A very familiar face on The Boys didn't always look like that. Here's the character that was recast right in front of your eyes without you noticing. Recasting happens all the time. Tragedy sometimes strikes, like in the case of Professor Albus Dumbledore in the Harry Potter series, where Michael Gambon assumed the role following the passing of the original performer Richard Harris. Oftentimes, recasting is a result of scheduling conflicts, like when May-December breakout star Charles Melton took over the role of Reggie Mantle on Riverdale due to original actor Ross Butler's scheduling conflict with 13 Reasons Why. And sometimes a character is recast simply because they weren't right for the role, as was famously the case with Eric Stoltz, who was replaced by Michael J. Fox after 6 weeks of shooting Back to the Future. In all of these instances, fans were well aware of the recastings as they happened. But once a person has been playing a role long enough, audiences sometimes forget they were ever recast in the first place. This definitely happened with Melton on Riverdale, and it also happened with Cameron Crovetti as Ryan on The Boys. That's right, a different actor was initially playing Ryan Butcher than the angsty teenage son of Homelander that audiences are used to. Anti-hero Billy Butcher is motivated to take down Supes because of his unbridled hatred toward Homelander, who he views as responsible for the death of his wife Becca. In the Season 1 finale, however, it was revealed that not only was Becca still alive, but that she was raising her son Ryan in private, as he was conceived as a result of Homelander assaulting Becca. Ryan was played by Parker Corno, with blonde hair and bright blue eyes, the all-American apple of Homelander's eye. But when the show returned for Season 2, Corno was out and Crovetti was in. So what happened? The Boys was Parker Corno's first professional credit, with IMDb listing his only other credits as Dutch Kid #1 on the 2019 show Impulse, and the role of young David Arnold in the 2022 film Burden. This is to say that his acting resume doesn't allow for a strong showcase of his potential talent, and given the increased presence of Ryan Butcher in the subsequent seasons, the actor playing him needed to have some serious acting chops. Corno may be a very talented young actor, but without a resume to show that he can truly handle the material, the Boys' creative team likely needed to hedge its bets on someone with more experience. Enter Cameron Crovetti. While Crovetti looks quite a bit more like Becca than he does Homelander, he's got an imposing resume. Before joining the Boys in 2020, Crovetti had some high-profile credits to his name, and those have only expanded in the years since. He and his brother Nicholas played twins Josh and Max Wright on the HBO series Big Little Lies, something the pair would do again as twins Elias and Lucas in the American remake of the Austrian horror film Goodnight Mommy. He's clearly very comfortable working in genres that boast violence, anguish, and buckets of blood. Ryan Butcher is one of the most complicated roles on The Boys, as the teenager is navigating superpowers he didn't know he had, the realization that his father is the most powerful man on Earth, and at the end of Season 2, Ryan accidentally kills his mother Becca with his uncontrolled heat ray vision while trying to protect her from the alt-right soup Stormfront. These are seriously intense and emotionally demanding situations, requiring a very talented young actor to pull off. Crovetti was the right call, even if he looks wildly different from Corno. Given the noticeable differences in appearance, one would think that audiences would have remembered that Ryan was recast. But after a popular X user dedicated to sharing The Boys' out-of-context clips noted that they were rewatching Season 1 and had completely forgotten that Ryan had been recast for Season 2, hundreds of fans admitted to also having forgotten the original actor's performance at the end of Season 1. One posted, "Now how don't I remember the one from Season 1? I had it burned in my memory that the current Ryan played him all through the series." Plenty of fans shared a similar sentiment. More than a few called this a case of the Mandela effect, or widespread false memories misremembered by a large group of people.
I'm your father. And we are a family.
More than likely, the reason so many have misremembered the recasting is simply that in Season 1, Ryan was a glorified cameo, while in Season 2 and beyond, Ryan is a fully fledged character with his own arc. Season 1 premiered on July 26, 2019, but Season 2 didn't roll out until September 4th, 2020, over a year later. The Season 2 trailer showed clips from the final moment of the Season 1 finale, but intentionally only showed Becca and Homelander, saving Ryan's reveal for a solo shot in an unrelated scene. This removes any reminder of the new Ryan not being in the scene, and makes it pretty easy to forget what a kid looked like who was only shown for a few minutes of screen time. The Boys is available to stream on Prime Video.